I think next year we will be skipping the Crochet Society Yarn Advent.
Well, this is awkward. Hello, my name is Sonnet. I love to talk about crochet and yarn and all things crafty. And in today's video, we're going to talk about 2 yarny advent calendars that I participated in for the holidays. Real quickly, this video is going to be a long one. So there are time codes down below if you want to jump to a different advent calendar. And also I've been noticing as I've been filming this that my camera has been having a little bit of difficulty. There's going to be times where you're going to see the camera actually drop some frames. And so if you see some stuttering and that sort of thing, it's not you, it's me. I'm sorry. But this video took me like 4 hours to record. So we're gonna just roll with it. It's not too bad to where it affects the video too much, but you just might notice some of those little stutters here and there. So I do apologize. Just wanted to get that out there so you weren't thinking maybe it was your device. Let's just go ahead and jump right into it with the very first advent calendar. And this is the Crochet Society Advent Calendar 2024. Now this is awkward because I did tell myself last year in 2023 that I would not be participating in this advent calendar again this year, and here we are with this yarn advent calendar. My main reasons last year for saying, okay, this is it, this was the final year I'm going to do it. One is because I really disliked the patterns last year. And I really disliked the pattern experience of the year before. And also, I figured that after 2 years, I had enough of the little notions and all of the little goodies that come inside this advent calendar. And I thought, okay, I'll just pass on 2024 because who needs more yarn tidies? But then September rolled around and I started getting really bad FOMO once they started teasing that this was going to come out for 2 main reasons. And those 2 reasons are mainly the yarn and I just love the box itself. So the pattern for 2024 actually is not awful. It's not something that I was eager to start right away, but this is a blanket pattern that I might do eventually one day with yarn from my own stash. And for $90, yes, 90 US dollars, I thought I'll get a lot of the yarn that I really do like for amigurumi, and then I can get another one of my big favorite advent calendar boxes that I love. I'm not talking about all the stuff inside. I'm talking about this actual box. I love this box. This one this year is exceptionally cute. I think this little neighborhood scene is so darling. This is everything all opened and turned around. So what's cool is you have the boxes with all the goodies, but one side you have the Christmassy look, I guess. And then once you flip them around to know that you've done them, one, you can keep better track of what drawers you have done, but then it creates another cute little image, and this is this year's, which is this cute little neighborhood scene. I love these boxes, and I reuse my past advent calendar boxes every Christmas now for my family. This is the 2nd year now that I have done an advent calendar for my kiddo using one of my previous boxes, and oh my gosh, it is such a magical experience. She gets to open up her little drawers every single day with cute little tiny goodies, and it's just really, really fun and a really nice tradition that is slowly developing because of my love of yarn. So here's the box all flipped around, and you can see it is more of a wintry scene, and you have all of the numbers. It has all of this beautiful kind of gold foiling that's on there. I love this adorable little scene of the kiddo getting pulled by the sled. Just really cute, really fun. But you're not here to see what the box looks like. You're here to see what's inside the box. And let's go ahead and dive into every single day. All right, so these are the first 7 days of goodies. Now, of course, every day you get a little skein of the Crochet Society Confection DK. Oh, I love this. This is 100% acrylic, and it is a DK weight. I love how it feels. It's really, really nice. This is the color Strawberry Milkshake. We also have, let's see, Go Grape, Earl Grey, Sugared Almond, sugar mouse, elderberry, and again, another Earl Grey. And then these are all of the goodies that we got for the first 7 days. So there is a 3.5 millimeter hook. Very nice, very cute. We also have a 4 millimeter hook. And before I go any farther, I just want to apologize for the state of my fingernails. I talk about this every year. I live in a very dry climate. I have very dry skin and it is winter time. And so my fingers get trashed at this time of the year. So it doesn't matter how much lotion I put on. They are just always trashed and peeling and cracked, and it's no fun. So please ignore the state of my fingers. This little card here has the link to the pattern for the blanket if you choose to make that. We also got this cute little pin that says a Crochet Society, and it has some balls of yarn and a little crochet hook. Very cute. This is a yarn color card, so you write the name of the color on here, obviously, and then you link a piece of the yarn there to help you keep track of your yarn. Then we have some numbered stitch markers, which are really cute and super handy. I'm currently working on a shawl, and these are going to come in so handy to help me keep track of all of my rows. We also got the Crochet Society scissors. We get some of these every year, and these ones are these really cute, like minty color. I love these. These are really nice to travel with, to bring on the plane if you are flying somewhere. And then we also have a measuring tape, where I have a million measuring tapes. However, I always need more. And this one's really cute because it has the whole little pink and red peppermint kind of motif, and I love peppermint. And here we have the next 7 days of goodies in no particular order. I just kind of piled them here, but we have some more yarn. We have the color, let's see, buttermint and mint to be, more go grape, marshmallow, watermelon, strawberry milkshake, of course, the Earl Grey, and some more goodies. Now this is actually a new goodie this year. I haven't gotten one of these in the previous 2, so that's nice. This is like a little skein kind of holder bag, so very cute. There is a wooden row counter bracelet, so this was interesting. This is also something new that I haven't received yet, but yeah, it's just this bracelet. You have this extra charm with a lobster clasp here, and you move it depending on the row that you're doing. So obviously you would come up with a system that works best for you. So if you're on row 6, you could put it here, or maybe you put it on this one. I'm not sure, whatever works best for you. But yeah, just a little bracelet that you can then use to keep track of your rows. I think this is kind of cute. I don't know how much I'm going to use this. I don't know. This might be kind of handy if I am traveling. Who knows? Then there is the stitch marker ring. This is really cute. It looks like the little house. I have a ton from the previous themes. You can see here, I do like to keep my stitch markers on there. So always nice to get another one. I do find these handy. Then we have a trolley token, which I imagine is a keychain, but super cute little keychain with the heart ball of yarn and the crochet hook. We have another pin that says Merry Stitchmas with the, oh, mine's coming, uh-oh. So mine came apart. That's cool. That's a bummer. Dang. What a bummer. Oh well. This we have a pattern magnifier and ruler, which is interesting. There's just a little magnifying glass, kind of handy if you need that. And it does have the ruler. So 2 in 1, pretty handy. And then lastly, we have this one here. This is, I don't know what you call these things, but essentially you do this little thing here, and then you will put this through your yarn like so. At least I think this is how you do it. I could be completely wrong, but I don't think so. I think this is how you do it. And then you hook this little thingy on to here. Okay. And then you have this cute little wristlet that you can wear on your wrist, and you then have your yarn. And so this does like rotate. I don't know if you can see that. So as you are crocheting or whatever, I guess you would hold it on this arm. Well, I would, being as I'm right-handed, and it would pull the yarn, and it does rotate so that the yarn doesn't get tangled or anything. And so there is that. That's pretty cute if you are crocheting on the go. Okay, so here's the next 6 days. Here is all of the yarn. We have the colors. Let's see. Peach jelly, lemon drops, sugared almond, Parma violet, Earl Grey, and elderberry. So there are the colors, and here's all the little goodies. We got some stitch markers. This one is a little ice skate, which is super cute. We have a patch which says crochet is home, super sweet. Love that kind of home house, little townhouse theme of this year. And this one does look like a gingerbread, which is really sweet. Love that. We have some yarn keys. So these are fun. So you actually can connect the label to this little piece here. This just helps you keep your label and the yarn kind of together. That way you don't lose it. We have another stitch marker. This one is a little lollipop, super cute. Then we have a yarn ring, which is interesting. So of course, this is a ring that you wear on your finger, and then the yarn wraps around it to help you with your tension. Now, I don't know if you can tell here, but I can't wear most jewelry. I have a really bad nickel allergy. And even if I think some rings or jewelry is safe, a lot of the times they're not. So we'll see. This might be one of those pieces of jewelry though that I don't wear it long enough for it to affect my skin, but this might be something that breaks me out. So might not be able to use this, unfortunately, but luckily I do have people that I can gift this to if that is the case. And then we also got this cute little ornament, and it is a little llama. I think it's a llama. It's either a llama or a sheep, but I believe it's a llama. Or alpaca, I guess. So super cute. I'll actually probably give this to my kiddo. This is something that she's going to love. So here's the last 6 days that we have. We have all of the yarn. Of course, we have the Earl Grey. I believe this is Earl Grey too. Yes. So lots of Earl Grey this year. This is the color Chocolate Lime. Then we have Mint to Be and Sour Fizz. So there is all of those colors there for the last 5 days. And for all of the goodies, we have some labels. And I was actually really excited for these. I think these are what I'm most excited for because I don't have a lot of labels, to be honest. So these ones are really cute. This one says Handmade with Love. This says Crochet Society. Another Handmade with Love. So these are really fun, really cute. It does have, I don't know if you can hear that in there, but the little snaps to hook those on. Then we did also get 2 more crochet hooks. We have a 5mm and then a 6mm. We have another stitch marker, this time the gingerbread. Love that. And then lastly, we have a little trinket tray. Now I love the trinket tray we got last year. I use it all the time for stitch markers and things. So I'm excited to have another one because maybe I can keep my new trinket tray a little bit more tidy, and now we'll have 2 of them to keep things a little bit more organized. So pretty happy about that. So there were the last 5 days. And then here are all of the yarns. So you can kind of see the collection of yarns. I didn't put them in order by the date or by colors or anything. Obviously, we have a lot of the Earl Grey color. We have a couple of this sugared almond color. They love to use this color every year. And yeah, a lot of other very fun colors. So as a blanket, this, I don't know, I do like this color palette. I do think it is really fun. But again, I'm mostly going to be using all of these for amigurumi, and I think this is a nice kind of collection of colors to make various amigurumi with. So overall, very happy with the yarn because this is pretty much the main reason I got this advent calendar. And then again, here were all of the goodies. So we have 4 crochet hooks in total. I really like this kind of yarn holder. This is one of my favorite items here. I love the trinket tray. I look forward to using that. This thing is really cute here, the little yarn holder. Overall, I don't get this yarn advent for all of these little goodies. These are just a bonus, so I guess I can't complain because they are cute. It is fun to open up the box every single day and get a cute little goodie such as stitch markers or a little patch. And there we have it. There is the 2024 Crochet Society advent calendar. Overall, I'm always so torn on these. I love the yarn. I really, really do. Do I think it's worth the $90 that it costs to get? Well, sure, I guess. Maybe. If it is in your budget and you love the idea of an advent calendar, which I do, then I do think that the $90 is a very fair price for all of the things that you get inside. But if these kinds of things don't really excite you, then it might not be worth it. Only time will tell if I buy next year's advent calendar. Who knows? Maybe I'll be doing this video again next year and I'll be saying the same thing, or maybe I'll be singing a better tune or not so good tune. I don't know. It's really up in the air if I decide to buy this one again. Really depends on how much I want the yarn, what I think of the box itself, the actual physical box. I do think I will be using all of the goodies and the yarn that came in this one, so it is what it is. And this one is fine. It's fine. It was fun. But that's it for the Crochet Society. Let's go ahead and jump into the second yarn advent calendar that I did this year. And for this one, we're going on an adventure. So of course, we gotta look the part. It doesn't quite fit on my bun. That looked so much cooler in my head. Oh well. Maybe next time, old friend. What do you say, Indy? You ready for an adventure? What about you, Nathan? Yeah? If it's not clear already, I love Indiana Jones. My lord, do I love Indiana Jones. I love very adventurous type of things. And so our next advent calendar, oh my gosh, woo! That, of course, is the Fibers of the Forgotten by Jolly Holiday Yarns. Now, before I get into my review of this advent calendar, there's a couple of disclaimers. The first one, and it's a big one, all of this artwork that is a part of this advent calendar is mine. Yes, I did all of the artwork for Jolly Holiday Yarns and their advent calendar this year. I think that is a pretty important thing to mention when I'm reviewing something, that it actually contains stuff that is very dear to me because it's something that I created. But I did want to say that I did buy this yarn advent calendar with my own money. So even though I did do the artwork, I did pay for the advent calendar. And you can also see my review of last year's advent calendar by Jolly Holiday Yarns. And when I made that review, I talked about how much I loved the advent calendar. And at that time, I hadn't connected yet with Jolly Holiday Yarns. So there's that. I loved Jolly Holiday Yarns advent last year. And that is actually how I got connected to Jolly Holiday Yarns, is because I made that video. And since then, oh, hi Zoe. And what do you know, here I am today sharing this year's advent calendar with, of course, my artwork a part of it. I did want to be completely transparent about that. I did pay for this advent calendar. However, it is very near and dear to me because of my artwork that is included. So keep that in mind as I talk about this advent going forward. So the Fibers of the Forgotten advent calendar, there's actually 3 different levels that were available this year through Jolly Holiday Yarns. The first one is the Epic Quest, which is the one that I did purchase. That did retail for $235, so it is a big investment, but again, this is the highest tier, and this is the Choose Your Own Adventure style advent that was available this year. Much like last year, every day of this advent calendar is inspired by a different book. And Jolly Holiday Yarns did an amazing job creating a Choose Your Own Adventure style thing with this advent calendar, where every 2 days you get a new prompt. You then open up whatever bag you are instructed to open, and then the following day you open up the bag that you didn't, to go on this epic quest to locate the golden hank. Oh boy, am I excited to talk to you about the golden hank. So again, this epic quest does have the Choose Your Own Adventure prompts, and you also get all of the yarn, all of the stitch markers, all of the teas, and even some extra amazing goodies, which I can't wait to talk to you about for that $235. The next level was the Classic Voyage, which includes all of the yarn inspired by the 24 different books, plus 19 additional gifts from small businesses. The Classic Voyage did retail for $205. So you got all of the yarn, the 19 additional gifts, and the beautiful box, which I'm about to show you, for that $205. Then the lowest tier is the Novice Journey, which was $140. That included all of the yarn inspired by the 24 books, stitch markers, stickers, and the tea. So you did get some great goodies with that one, and most importantly, you got the beautiful hand-dyed yarn by Jolly Holiday Yarns. I got the epic one because I like to be epic, I guess. Now, this is the box. This is the branded box that I was talking about. This was included in the Epic Quest and then the Classic Voyage. So look at how gorgeous this is. It is a kind of iridescent type of, I don't know, embossed logo here on the box. It says Fibers of the Forgotten. Oh my gosh, so gorgeous. And I love these boxes. I actually have my one from last year that I now store all of my makeup in just because it's so nice. There's nothing in this one because I did open everything up and took everything out, but this is what the box looked like. And it was just packaged so beautifully. So let's go ahead and look at all of the stuff that came inside this advent calendar. Now, I'm actually not going to be going through all of the prompts in this video, and that's because my dear friend Cindy at the Rumi Mill has some videos where she goes through every single bag. She goes through all of the prompts, and it is so fun and such a good time. She did a much better job going on this adventure than I would have. So please check out that video and check out the Rumi Mill for all of her other amazing fun amigurumi and crochet themed videos. And also you can see all of the prompts and everything on Jolly Holiday's Instagram. She did an amazing job of posting all of the prompts, all of the goodies, and everything that was included. So if you are interested in reading the adventure yourself, you can check that out on her Instagram. But at the beginning, you did get this wonderful little postcard, Fibers of the Forgotten. It says here, Jolly Holiday Yarns. And again, this is all my artwork. So I did create the artwork for all of the different hanks as well as the background. Let me just go ahead and introduce you to the hanks real quickly before we get started. So here we have the first hank. This is the Brave Adventurer Hank Woolwander. There's something about an adventurer with that kind of fedora style hat. Is that what they are? I don't know. I just love it. I love them so much. Then we have the Fearsome Pirate, Captain Hankbeard. What adventure is complete without sailing the seven seas with a dedicated captain? Am I right? Then we have the Somewhat Clumsy Scholar. Every adventure has them. This is Professor Hankelmore, and I think this is one of my favorite ones that I did. I don't know, I love all four of them equally, but he's just really fun. Again, he's the clumsy scholar. He has all of his scrolls and everything. He knows everything about all of it. That's who you go to for all of the answers. And lastly, we have the Mysterious Mage. This is Hankulus the Yarnmancer, and it is a very, yeah, it's a mage. You know, you got your apothecary type of things going on, magic, sorcery, all of this, the mage stuff. So there is the lineup of all of the four hanks. So let's go ahead and dive into this advent calendar. Again, I'm not going to go through all of the prompts, but if you do want to see those prompts, check out the Instagram of Jolly Holiday Yarns and the Rumi Mills video. Okay, so every day was in these beautiful bags. They kind of remind me of like an Art Deco type of thing. I don't know. I think they are beautiful. But let's go ahead and jump in. So day number one, now I did do all of the artwork on all of the stickers as well, and they all are in relation to the book that they are referencing. So the first one here is The Hobbit, of course, and we have the little hobbit hole. Of course, the classic novel by J.R.R. Tolkien. And I recently listened to the Hobbit audiobook done by Andy Serkis, probably my favorite audiobook of all time, I would say, because the thing about an Andy Serkis audiobook is you have one person reading this book, but it feels like a full ensemble cast, of course, because it's Andy Serkis. So inside we have this beautiful yarn here. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. One thing I want to mention too, on Jolly Holiday Yarns Instagram, she also includes the image reference for the book cover, so then you can kind of see where she was going with these yarns. And here we have some Dragon's Gold tea. This is from teaandabsinthe.com. So this is really, really yummy. Love this day one Dragon's Gold tea and the Hobbit inspired yarn. Day number 2, this book is called Long Lost by Jacqueline West. Here is that yarn. Absolutely beautiful. Love it. I'm going to go ahead and kind of keep all of the yarns out by each other because I feel like this color palette is going to be so beautiful by the end. So it is similar somewhat and it's very green, but definitely a lot different. This one is a lot more muted, whereas this one definitely is not. As you can see, you have some of those vibrant kind of lime colors, which I think are gorgeous. And then of course we have Hank Woolwander here, and this is a sticker of Hank. Day number 3. And here is the sticker. This is inspired by Tress of the Emerald Sea by Brandon Sanderson. I loved this book. I thought this book was so fun. Of course, the little cup here is very important to the story if you have read that book. Here is the Hank. Oh my gosh. And this is so gorgeous. This looks just like the cover of the book, in my opinion. Oh my gosh. So beautiful. Love it. And then of course we have Captain Hank Beard because we are on a ship traveling across the Spore Sea. Day number 4, oh my gosh, we have a cup of tea. This one is inspired by Under the Whispering Door by TJ Klune. My goodness, do I love, love, love this book. And then we have candy cane flavored black tea. This is from the Georgia Tea Company. Now this mimics the peppermint tea that Hugo gives Wallace when he first arrives at Karen's Crossing. Oh my gosh. Oh, that makes me so sad, but so happy at the same time. Oh my gosh, I love, love, love it. Day number 4 so far is an absolute hit. Day number 5 is Keeper of Enchanted Rooms by Charlie Holmberg. And this one we have the cute little house. And this one has the yarn. Again, looks just like the cover of the book. Oh my gosh, I love it. And so far, all of these together, I think this is going to make just the most beautiful project. I probably will make a shawl with this one. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. Day number 6 is a book called Cinderella is Dead by Kaylin Bayron. And I haven't read this book, but we have a little cracked slipper here. I imagine this book is something to do with Cinderella. Probably a lot to do with Cinderella. So there is that one. Maybe we'll read that one this year or in 2025. Might be kind of interesting. But there is that Hank. Oh my gosh, look at how gorgeous. Compared with this one by the Keeper of Enchanted Rooms, those together, oh, that's so beautiful. Now day number 7, oh wow. So here we have the sticker for day number 7. This is inspired by the Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches by Sangu Mandana. Now, I have not read this book yet, but I hear so many wonderful things about it, so it is definitely at the top of my TBR to be read list. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. Oh, that is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And there is a glass moon stitch marker. This is from Stay Classy Crafts, made in San Diego. So project bags and notions, very fun. Looks like it's a mother and daughter team. Super, super cute. So there's the little moon stitch marker. That is darling. Now, if you got the Epic Quest, not only did you get the stitch marker and the yarn, but you also got the Witch's Brew Magical Cocktails to Raise the Spirits by Sean Engel and Stephen Nichols. Oh my goodness. So this was included to mimic Micah's spell book, which is really interesting. Now I can't wait to read this book. This is super fun. Look at how incredible this is to be included in an advent calendar. Magical cocktails to raise the spirits. Now, day number 8 is inspired by Witchy Whiskers. This is a book by Danielle Garrett. Of course, we have a little black cat and a little potion. Here we got a hibiscus stitch marker. This is from Kamana Crochet and Craft. Oh my gosh, this is so gorgeous. This looks so nice too with all of these blues. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And then of course we have this lovely yarn. So it is very similar here to the Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches, but it's a little bit lighter, just a little bit different enough to where it's its own thing, but just coordinates really nicely with this one. And again, I love that stitch marker. And day 8 also got an extra gift if you did the Epic Quest, and this is the Lay Me Bitch. This is a plumeria scented soy intention candle with strawberry quartz crystals. Oh my goodness. Hand poured and Reiki charged. Interesting, at the Jersey Shore. Very cool. This is by Wetch Betch Creations. Love that. And both of the gifts, so the hibiscus stitch marker and this candle here, represents the magic candles in Cora's shop, and the first candle she shows to Clint in the book. So apparently she gives a candle to someone, and it gives an illusion of an island paradise, which I could really use about now. Look at this gorgeous candle. Oh my gosh, it says plumeria scented. I think that is very, I like it. I like it a lot. It is very floral. I don't typically do floral scents, but it is very tropical. I love the strawberry quartz in there. And then you have this darling little charm here to represent the plumeria. Super, super sweet. Love this. So day number 9 is inspired by The Lost Apothecary by Sarah Penner. I accidentally ripped the sticker, and so that's kind of a bummer, but it's a little apothecary jar. So here is the yarn. Oh my gosh, that one is gorgeous. I love that. Again, I think it's looking so beautiful with all of the other yarns we have going on. And then for the epic quest, we got an extra special gift, which was the Sparkle and Honey. This is by Sparkle and Honey. So it is organic wildflower honey, mica, and iron oxide. So day number 10 is inspired by one of my favorite books I read last year, and that is The Adventures of Amina al-Sarafi. Oh, this is a book by Shannon Chakraborty. I loved this book so much. I want to reread it again very soon. So we have the sticker is a Captain Amina's ship, of course. Here we have the yarn. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. And then we have 2 goodies this day. So we have the Ritual Chai black tea. Love this. And then we also got a infuser, a little tea infuser, and it has the Kraken on it, which is really exciting. If you've read The Adventures of Amina al-Sarafi, there is quite a scary sea monster. And so this is perfect to go with the tea. Day number 8 is The Wishing Game by Meg Schaefer. Here we have the lighthouse and all of the books. Here we have the beautiful yarn. Now, day number 12 is from the book Slay Spells by Bella Falls. I haven't read this one, but I should have read this one this holiday season. We do have a sleigh with some ice and a little witch's hat. Super cute. Here is that yarn. Oh my gosh, that's really fun. Super duper cute. Love, love, love that. Love the pop of red. And then you also got a QR code to get access to a knit and crochet mug cozy by Hoagland Handmade and Cedar Row Patterns. So that's super fun. Day 13 is a book called Enchantee by Gita Trelise. And this one's interesting. This has a hot air balloon with a drop of blood. I believe the book takes place in Paris. And here we have the yarn, which I think looks so great next to this one. Day number 14 is inspired by The Lost Bookshop by Evie Woods. We read this one as a book club book in my book club. That was really fun. So there's the sticker there. It is a lost bookshop, so they have to find this bookshop. So obviously we have the little bookshop there and then the books. And here is the yarn. And then included is a page holder by Mr. Glamour Ross at the Glamour Ross Goods. I love this. So it says one more page, and obviously you hold this while you are holding your physical book, and it helps keep your book open. It's a little easier to read. Sometimes those books, it can be can be hard to hold them. I know that sounds silly. So I love this page holder. All right, so day number 15 is The Measure by Nikki Ehrlich. Oh my gosh, I don't know why this yarn just makes me think of the Wolverine though, which is cool, I like it. And inside is an engraved wooden box. And oh my gosh, it says here, The Measure of Your Life Lies Within by Nikki Ehrlich. So that is the author of The Measure. So naturally inside a box about the measure of your life lies within, we have a measuring tape. Of course we do. So this is a red measuring tape from The Sexy Knitter. Super cute. I love that it's on a little keychain. I forgot to show you the sticker for 15. So here we have a mysterious box based off of the book. Day number 16, we have this cute little orange octopus. He has all of his little wintry things on. Can you guess this book? Is there a book out about a gigantic, is that what they're called? The gigantic Pacific octopus? I can't remember what they're called. This, of course, is inspired by Remarkably Bright Creatures by Shelby Van Pelt. I loved this book. If you love a feel-good story, read Remarkably Bright Creatures. It will probably make you cry though, just FYI, but it's really good, really heartfelt, so cute. Oh my gosh, I love this yarn. This is gorgeous. And here we have this cute little octopus stitch marker. This is made of glass from The Sexy Knitter. Looks just like Marcellus, the giant Pacific octopus. Oh my gosh. Day number 17 is Which Way After 40 by Jennifer Hart. The sticker has a bottle of empowerment potion and some herbs. So very witchy book, super fun. Here's the yarn. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. I love that kind of bright pop of color in all of these. I think it's really fun. I think that kind of looks nice over there. Love it. And then we do have more tea. This is Elixir of Wisdom. This is inspired by the house that honors wit, wisdom, and learning. Very cool. Day number 18, I accidentally ripped the sticker too, which is kind of sad because I love this one. So this is the Cardinal Woolsies sign. Oh my gosh, if you know, you know about Cardinal Woolsies. Oh my gosh, I love this day. And I really loved the prompt for this one too. Oh my gosh, it made me laugh so hard. So this, of course, is inspired by the Vampire Knitting Club by Nancy Warren. I love the Vampire Knitting Club. I think I have one book left to read in the series. I have read every single one of them. They are cozy mysteries and they're just, it's a fun time. I love it. Day number 19 is The Bookshop and the Barbarian by Morgan Stang. Here we have a book, of course, with a sword because, of course, and here's the yarn. Oh my gosh, that looks just like the cover. I've seen this cover everywhere because it's always being recommended to me. So that looks just like the cover. Day number 20, we have a golden little dragon with darling little mittens and a scarf. I wonder what book could have inspired this one with a darling little cute golden dragon. Yes, of course, it is Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. Anyone really excited about the newest one? That comes out in a couple of weeks. So can't wait, just in time for my birthday. So here we have Andarna all cozied up for the cold. Oh my gosh, here we have the yarn, super cute. Love it, love it, love it. And then we have this dragon stitch marker. This is by a girl with a yarn stash. I just love the stitch marker. That dragon is so cute. So we have here now day number 21, which is Tuesday Mooney Talks to Ghosts by Kate Rakulia. This is a sticker on top of a stack of Edgar Allan Poe books. I believe this is a very Edgar Allan Poe themed book. I haven't read this one, which is surprising because you guys know me and Poe. Inside we have the sticker of Professor Hinklemore. We have the yarn. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. Love that. Day number 22 is The Spell Shop by Sarah Beth Durst. Now I'm actually in the middle of reading this book. Super fun. The sticker, of course, is Kaz, the talking spider plant. Here is the yarn. Love it, love it, love it. And inside we have Henculus the Yarnmancer, the mysterious mage sticker. Day number 23, I ripped two, which makes me sad. This sticker I think is probably my favorite one. This one is Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldree. I love this book. Here is the yarn there. If you like a good cozy adventure book, Legends and Lattes is it. And then we also have these coffee wax melts from the Sweet Tooth Candles Company. Oh my goodness. Now these, you can't smell them, but you can probably imagine what these coffee wax melts smell like. Oh, it's so good. It smells just like coffee. Day number 24 is a non-comprehensive guide to sea serpents by AJ Sherwood. Haven't read this one yet, but we have the cute little sea serpent there with a cup of hot cocoa, because what wintertime celebration is complete without hot chocolate? Inside we have another beautiful kind of green color here. And then this was an epic extra gift. This is the cinnamon rolls wax melts. This is from Rustic Sugar Creek Co. I don't know if you can see it there, but can you see that cinnamon roll? And it smells a lot like cinnamon rolls. Holy cow. You know the kind of orange cinnamon rolls that you can get? That's exactly what these smell like. Okay, so day number 25 does not have a book inspiration. The sticker instead is this cute little tree from the background that is like a tree bookcase type of thing. This gives you the conclusion of your journey. Oh my gosh, it's so fun. And for day number 25, we got this amazing tote. So this custom tote of the Fibers of the Forgotten is for the Epic Quest. Everyone else gets a custom zippered tote, which is really fun. There's all of my artwork on there, which is really cute. So the yarn is rainbow yarn that plays well with all of the other little hanks. So here it is. Here is all of the yarn that we got in this advent calendar. There's the big one there. So there it is. There's all of the gorgeous hand-dyed yarn. Here are all of the hanks. So it's a sticker with all of the hanks, and it does say Fibers of the Forgotten. So before we dive into the rest of the goodies, let's go ahead and open this one up. So blind date with a book. Something twisted arrives in a small town. A girl bitten by an ancient vampire, an entire town at stake. Interesting. I wonder what this could be. I believe everyone does get blind date with a book, and this is from Spellbound Books. Okay, so I got Interview with the Vixen. This is an original Archie horror novel. So it says here, everyone knows popular Archie Andrews. Do you know Archie? I'm sure you do. Girl next door Betty Cooper, angsty Jughead Jones, and the sophisticated Veronica Lodge. But this is not the Riverdale you know and love. Something twisted has awoken in the town with pep. Obviously, this is inspired by the Archie comics, and it is a horror novel. This is so fun. I love this. This sounds really cute. Also in the day 25, you got the Golden Hank sticker. So the adventure has led us to our Golden Hank. We in fact did find and uncover the Golden Hank. So we got the Golden Hank statue. So here is a 3D printed Golden Hank statue printed by Weebee 3D Printing. So fun. The Golden Hank. Oh, it even has the little thing on the bottom here. 2024 Fibers of the Forgotten Advent by Jolly Holiday Yarns. So cute. When I opened this, I actually squealed. To see my artwork then 3D printed was mind-blowing to me, to say the least. Oh my gosh, I am going to treasure this Golden Hank forever. To see my artwork become a statue, super cute. We found it. We found the Golden Hank. All of our adventures led us to here. So just as a review, here we go. Here is all of the yarn that we got in the advent calendar this year. Here it all is. And then in addition to all of the yarn, we got the Dragon's Gold tea, the candy cane, the ritual chai, the elixir of wisdom, of course, the Kraken tea steeper, the measure box with the measuring tape, the book holder, the pattern, the coffee beans, 4 stitch markers here. So the dragon, moon, octopus, and hibiscus, our date with a book, and then all of the hanks as stickers, and then a sticker of all of the hanks together. So there's all the goodies. And then for the epic, oh, and a bookmark, forgot the bookmark. For the epic quest, you did get additional goodies, which were the glitter honey, the Lamy Beach candle, the cinnamon roll wax melts, the Witch's Brew book, as well as my favorite, the golden Hank statue. And not to mention, you also got this awesome extra large tote bag that you can keep all of your yarn in. Holy cow, that's a ton of yarn. So it's no surprise, I absolutely loved this advent calendar. I loved every moment of it. As a lover of adventure and books and yarn, this advent was made for me. And regardless if I had done the artwork or not, I would still feel this passionate about this advent calendar. I think the time and dedication is extraordinary. You get a ton of yarn and you get a ton of amazing goodies. And I think the fact that Jolly Holiday Yarns has the 3 different tiers is really great as well. If you want to participate, but you don't have the funds to do the epic quest, you can still get some of the amazing yarn. And that's what all of these advent calendars are for, right? Is the yarn. One thing I absolutely love about this advent calendar as well is this is all small business focused advent calendar. Besides the boxes, Jolly Holiday Yarns, which is a small military spouse-owned yarn company, worked with 30 other small businesses to bring this advent calendar to life this year. And as a small, very small, teeny tiny business owner myself, I think that is so wonderful. So I loved my adventure last year. I loved my adventure this year, and I can't wait to see what Jolly Holiday Yarns does next year. But that's it. Those were the 2 yarn advent calendars that I did. I had fun with both of them. Obviously, this one was my thing, and I love it so much. I'm still over the moon with my little yarn hank, my golden hank of yarn. Please let me know, did you do any yarn advent calendars? I would love to know which ones you did and what your opinions were. And if you made it this far in the video, because let's be real, this is a long one, what's your favorite Indiana Jones movie? Mine has to be Raiders of the Lost Ark. But I love the first 3 so much. Oh, it's my favorite movie of all time, my favorite trilogy of all time. I love indie movies. If you don't like the indie movies, what's your favorite Harrison Ford movie? Because there's a lot of those too, and well, it's Harrison Ford, so what's not to love about that? But that's all I have to say about that. Thank you so much. I love you so much. You are so wonderful. I just want to say I am so thankful for all of you in 2024. You guys are incredible. You make me so happy. You inspire me so much. And I am so thankful that I am surrounded by a community of kind and loving and creative yarny lovers like myself. Really, truly, from the bottom of my heart, I think you are so, so wonderful. And I can't thank you enough. But I can't wait to talk to you all next week about my plans for 2025. The book content is returning, I promise. It is returning. I love you so much. I will see you all a little later. Bye. Happy holidays and Happy New Year to everybody.